You know what my problem is in general in life? I don't give a like, I really don't.
It's my game. Play at my pace.
If I meet somebody and they like rub me the wrong way, like you're done. I can see myself potentially making friends this time around because I'm going into this with a whole different attitude. I have definitely learned my lesson not to stir up the pot. Once you get to know me, like people really like me and they think that I'm like a loyal friend and I'm a good friend. But maybe I like give off a bad vibe in the beginning. I know like what's wrong with me, but I don't know how to fix it. As much as I can still be evil and scheming, I want to have relationships with people and maybe make some changes. I know that it's first night and everybody's trying to play nice and play cute. We'll see what happens when everybody gets a few drinks in them. The real will come out. This is the calm before the storm. I'm really worried about Judy because she has a lot of anxiety. I think that she has a little bit of a drinking problem, so it's really scaring me and worrying me for her. Wait, I want to try it.
No, they be like that.
Like that?
You gotta get mad. They be like. They be in a. Go ahead. Let them come.
Like all in your face?
You just got disqualified.
Yeah, are you mad at me?
No. I just feel like sometimes you get very fake.
I get very fake?
Yeah.
How am I fake? I'm not like clicked up with anybody else. Just because I'm being respectful and polite to other people. I've been the one that has been trying to make Judy comfortable and trying to do everything for Judy, and it's just such a slap in the face that out of everybody, you're going to attack me.
Don't be a minion.
I'm not being a minion, and I've never had
Be
her.
Julie.
And I am.
Be Julie.
Of course I'm gonna forgive her. I love Judy. I don't want to not be friends with Judy. I don't want Judy to have a bad time. Like, I almost feel like you're just apologizing because you don't want to feel uncomfortable. And you're like laughing and smiling like it's funny and it's not. We're friends in real life and you're treating me like And I'm really sad, Judy, because the reason I wanted to do the show was to, like, hang out with you and have fun.
So I'm gonna make an appointment with my surgeon so I can get my cheeks tucked out and my nose straighter.
What does that have to do with anything? It's really just making me question my friendship with her. Like, you don't even give a that you were completely disrespectful last night. In the past, when I feel like somebody has done me wrong, I have to make them feel hurt. And every time I've done that, it makes me feel better for like a second, but then it doesn't make me feel better in the long run. You can't act crazy and then make excuses for it the next day and then expect everybody to forgive you. You need to change. Because if you don't, and this continues through this whole experience, I can tell you right now we're not gonna be friends after this, and I don't want that. We feel like Natalie is just taking advantage of the situation, and we all really care about you. And we really love you. We're nervous that maybe she doesn't have your best interest in mind. Like, it's so frustrating, it's so irritating, and it's a slap in the face for her to sit there and say that we're not her real friends, and two people that she's known for a week are. That's completely ridiculous. It's like, is she gonna like try to apologize to me? It's gonna be too late
And
because it's
okay.
like I'm over it. It's like I'm trying so hard, and it's just like you don't care. They follow her around like little puppy dogs. They do everything she says. It's just very apparent that Natalie has chosen those people to befriend for a reason.
You're 25. You're not 3. That's not a friend. That's a puppet. You're delusional.
I'm not sure whose chin is bigger, Natalie's or Red's fake one. I would really have to do like a side-by-side measurement, but I'm pretty sure that the measurements are pretty on point of being exactly the same. Hi, I'm Judith Jackson. I sell these eyelashes right here. However, they suck so much that I have to go and steal eyelashes out of somebody else's bag because mine are that terrible. Have a nice day, everyone. I love Jesus. Jesus is my savior. I don't know what penis is. I don't know what these people are talking about. You're all trash, quite frankly. You're crying over
Julie, you don't know
Natalie.
how many times I've cried in this house.
You've never cried to me. Are you kidding me? Judy, you're a joke. I just want you to know that.
I'm glad you poured up your vodka some more.
I'm glad that you want to judge people for drinking when all you've done since your season 7 is get wasted, and this whole little sober act is gonna go. So don't judge me for having a drink
it's
because
about,
I can still
I can't be
articulate
around
myself.
that right now.
I can still articulate myself, and I'm just showing my vagina. You're being a bad friend.
Not like you.
No, you're not acting like you. Seeing how Judy has acted in this house has basically made me come to the unfortunate realization that our entire friendship was a complete sham. I want to make it look like I've been bullied.
Okay, Judy.
How many
Wait, I need the hat.
toilet paper?
Okay, guys,
will
stop
it
wasting the
take
toilet
to
paper.
cover? Stop moving! I'm moving.
Do you think if we were in a porn that people would actually want to see me naked or you? Neither. I don't know.
Danny, you can't leave me in my out. You're sitting here saying that Natalie didn't deserve to get beat up.
Nobody deserves to get beat up. But I'm just speaking, like, because you were my friend. And
Were.
that, yeah, but.
Were, past tense. Your boobs are out, but you're good. Family photos went missing, and it's just such bull. Sarah and Judy, they do petty thing after petty thing, and then they wonder why nobody wants to hang out with them.
Sarah, how old are you? I don't know.
Look at these hoes. They're sloppy drunks. They're nasty. Like, that's not cute. You want to be that person, Judy?
Oh my God. Julie,
Don't talk to me.
if you want to make a face.
You're a joke.
No, you're a joke.
We can't do this right now.
Let's talk about how you talk about Danny. Julie hardly likes you and Gabby.
You're full of right now.
Okay.
1,000%.
That's right. Okay.
I'm not upset that Danny's hearing this because I don't think that she is naive enough to believe what Judy's saying.
Don't ever talk to me.
Don't worry about it. Danny, you want to believe somebody who has been very inconsistent and has been a bad friend, then that's on you. Because since we've walked in this house, I've been a good friend to both of you. My whole life, I always felt like if somebody gets one over on me, I need to get one over on them. And I don't feel like that anymore because karma's a bitch. If you want to come at me when I'm not doing anything to you, then you can look like the fool. Julie! I'm going to sleep. Good night. Oh. Rocky and I have gotten really close. Jada and I have gotten really close. So that's been definitely helpful, having those two to be my support system. Oh my God. I'm done. I'm really done. You're done. Bye, girl. I love you and your sister. I can't apologize for any of the things that Judy told you because they're not true. When it's one person's word against another person's word, it's like, who the f do you believe? And I would be like very devastated if this situation ruined our friendship. Like I'm adopted, but I have a really great relationship with my adoptive parents. I have no relationship with my biological parents. I mean, I knew them growing up. I had never suspected anything was like off. I was too young to like really like get it.
So you had a relationship with your biological parents not knowing they were your biological parents?
Yeah. You're a life coach. You're supposed to help guide people in the right direction. You're not supposed to like delve deep into like what happened to me as a child. I just don't feel like we're gonna really relate to each other at all. So good luck in your future meetings.
Stay quiet. What the Julie?
Why are you being mean to me?
I'm not being mean to you.
Katie, I've never been rude to you.
No one's being rude to you.
I didn't say you were. What's going on? You want to get off the bus and come back on with your new best friend so you feel more comfortable?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm not doing it, Danny. What happened? I'm done. Okay, Danny, like you're coming at me out of nowhere for nothing.
Are you going home?
Yes. Finally. What?
You gonna pack me in the suitcase too? Because you're not going. Yes, one friendship is shifty right now.
One. Both.
That was nothing. Come on. I'm not letting you leave.
Coming into this house, I thought me and Julie would withstand anything, but now I don't consider her my best friend anymore.
Sarah and Judy are here to pack up your stuff.
Ain't nobody packing
No,
up
we're
their...
not packing up somebody's stuff unwillingly.
Nobody needs your help.
You guys are irrelevant right now.
I am somebody who loves the art of dance.
She does that in public.
Oh, insect repellent.
Don't quit.
Danny is sort of clicking up with Sarah, and yet Sarah came in to our bedroom with a trash bag saying, Julie, it's time for you to leave. So at this point, unless Danny were to apologize to me, I have no interest in having a conversation with her, and I feel like, unfortunately, this is a friendship that I've outgrown.
And I'd like to clarify that you indeed laughed today when Jada talked on the plane.
Jada didn't talk on the
I didn't
plane.
talk on the
All we did was try to figure
you there?
out your seats. Danny is mad because Jada said something and she thinks I laughed at it. I didn't say anything about you, and was it that bad that you need to, like, attack me like this?
Nothing about you. Why are you so paranoid? I'm not paranoid. Well, you're in a bad mood because I'm not paying attention to you at all. We're doing you.
I don't hate Danny, but I'm done. Like, there are just certain people that you need to walk away from, and unfortunately, like, living in this house, like, she is one of them.
She stole my
Jada's not trash.
She is trash. Why is she trash? Because her family situation, because my was a
I'm not judging your family situation. Camera!
Camila is still bitching and moaning about a digital camera. Jada's gone. Can we please, for the love of stop talking about the camera? I said, of course I would be upset if someone took my camera. The fact that it's still being talked about when Jada's out of the house, and that you find it appropriate to talk about somebody's mother and somebody's family in a derogatory way. Camila has not changed or grown whatsoever. She doesn't care about other people's feelings, and I am looking forward to not having to wake up to her face anymore. Nothing. I told her I didn't want to talk to her, and she was like, well, you don't have to come in here ever. This can be our last meeting. I was like, okay. She was like, so pissed. I just can't with Laura, the life coach. Sarah's mom looks younger than Sarah. She looks like thousands of years younger than Sarah. Sarah's dad, I think he's more like a cross between like Duck Dynasty and Sons of Anarchy if they had a kid.
Hey, what's your name? I'm Trash. It's nice to meet you. Trash. Like garbage, that's my name. Cheers was long night. I just told that man my name was Trash.
So Camila, Danny, and Sarah come home from the club, and Camila starts yelling.
Wake the
You know what Rocky's gonna go through tomorrow. It has nothing to do with you or Sarah. It's because Camila came home last night screaming at the top of her lungs. We heard everything she said. These bitches, wake the up, da-da-da-da-da. Every time she's a bitch, I hear her out. It's the last day, I don't give a You knew we had to be up.
Okay, I done got up many a time. I was sick last night, and
Did you have to get up at 4 in the morning to see your dad in prison? You want to see your dad?
Yes, I
You want no heart.
You don't got no mother heart. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful in
Yes,
that way.
wake
We
up.
bitches every day, so what the
Camila, she's gross. She's a person. Grow up. I'm done. I've been an observer a lot of times in this house, and I've really tried not to get involved with things in this house, but this time I pretty much go the off. I used to think that a bad girl was somebody that could control other people or get her way however she needed to. And this season, I feel like I have not done any of that, and I'm really happy that I have been able to show a different side of myself, and I hope to continue to work on that and let go of that part of me. From being here, I learned that I can be put in a difficult situation.
You're being a bad friend.
And still maintain my character. Karma's a bitch, and everybody that did me wrong, Judy, I feel like I've been able to own up to anything I've done wrong, so I can leave this house feeling good about how I behaved.